Transitioning back into the community. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday evening. I'm Katie Koppel. In 2004, then President George W. Bush said in his State of the Union address, "We know from long experience that if inmates can't find work or a home or help, they are much more likely to commit more crimes and return to prison." As a way to help, residential facilities across the nation are geared towards giving structure and stability to inmates. The facilities use their programs to help residents make the most of their second chance in the community. For one man, he hopes sharing his journey will help break the stigma surrounding his past mistakes.
I have committed criminal acts, but that doesn't make me a criminal the rest of my life. I have had addiction problems, but to be labeled and carry that with you, you feel like you're bound to it forever. So it's important for people to understand that just because we have made mistakes doesn't mean that we have to carry them with us the rest of our lives.
Residential facilities play a big part in helping inmates transition into society and not end up back behind bars. Tonight, KTIV's Connor Trett brings us more in an in-depth look at a residential facility right here in Sioux City.
Since the late 1970s, the Lynn A. Hall Center in Sioux City has been the temporary home for people who are incarcerated and helps them get ready to re-enter the community.
This place has been very friendly, very helpful. Without this starting off point, I don't know where I would have been. I just wouldn't have had any place to go. This has given me an opportunity to just become better rounded to get back into society.
The facility hosts 99 residents, and as a part of the facility's program, every resident must find employment, refrain from drug and alcohol use, attend treatment as ordered, and pay monthly rent.
It's taught me how to budget. I never knew anything about a budget till I came here. I know how to save my money now. It prepares you to get into the real world. You get a job, you get used to working every single day.
Residents at the facility have already served a majority of their sentences and can be referred to the facility by the Iowa Department of Justice to serve their final few months working and preparing to transition back to life on the outside.
The time spent in Woodbury County Jail was good because it gives you time to formulate a game plan so you don't continue down the same path you were going. Getting here allows us to put that plan into action.
Compared to their living situations at the jails and prisons they came from, residents say the environment at the facilities is far calmer and more conducive to rehabilitation and re-entry.
There's always people who are on some kind of crazy stuff where it makes the environment uncomfortable because you always got to be on edge. And here, everybody just wants to stay out and go home. It's definitely a breath of fresh air when you come from prison to here.
All of the residents I spoke to had less than 2 months left before they were released, all with their own plans once their day comes.
What is your plan?
Continue to better myself so I don't go down the path that I was.
I'm gonna go to a sober living home.
I plan on staying in Sioux City, staying at my job at Seaboard, as long as I can find housing.
I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing now. I'm going to work every day. I'm going to meetings, talk to my sponsor, and going to be a conducive person in society.
In Sioux City, Connor Trett, KTIV News 4.
Now, if you'd like to know more from Connor's interviews with the residents, you can check out this story at KTIV.com for even further coverage. First responders are